Yes, people, what's happening? Truth Hitman here. Now, as you can see, the police have set up another knife amnesty bin for people to, put their weapons in, as if that's going to stop knife crime. This is August the 2nd, 2019. It's not going to happen. I mean, it works to a point. Stop and search will work to a point, but it doesn't actually do anything overall. Now, check this out. This thing has been going on for years. Yeah? See this news article here? It's from 1996. And, the way the press blow it up, police knife amnesty nets 40,000 weapons as if they're making some type of progress. No, I'm making no progress. But things have got even worse since then. Yeah? A young brother was murdered at his own brother's funeral just the other day. Stabbed. And died. So it shows you it's not working, is it? Things have got even worse. And these organizations that set up Facebook pages and organize marches and stuff like that, they're full of hypocrisy. They don't work. I've been on these group pages, yeah, and they've deleted me just because I said things like, knife and guns don't kill people. People kill people. Therefore, the focus shouldn't be on so much as the weapons. It should be on the mentality. Because I got access to a kitchen knife. I can go in the drawer right now and stab someone. Well, why wouldn't I do that? Because of my mentality. Yeah, so it's the mindset we need to focus on. Now, when I was a member of this group page, yeah, these admins that you see here, they wasn't the admins. Yeah, so I'm not talking about them. But I got deleted by these people. Yeah, and that's why I made a video about them. Yeah, that's the video that I made. And let me just blow it up a bit more so you can see them. Yeah. Now, do you know what I didn't like about this group page? You'd have people like myself. You'd have black people that would come on and would speak honestly about how knife crime affects everybody, but primarily it affects the black community with the drill music, with not so much the music, but the content within the music, the lyrics. Black people inciting the murder of their own people, self-destruction. And then you have these people that would come out to defend white people who disagree with the black people making the comments. White people would come out. It's not, it affects everyone. It's not just the black community. Stop making it about race and blah, 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 and this and that. And no one's making it about race. They're just making a point that it does affect everyone. We agree. But primarily, it affects the black community. And on these group pages, I noticed they put black people as the face of knife crime. But yet, would attack any black person that would say, yeah, primarily it affects the black community. And these people here are like the gatekeepers. They would cater for white people. Yeah, and try and shut down, they would shut down their own black people. Yeah, so do not rate these people. I don't rate their marches or anything that they do. Because nothing's got better, it's got worse. Right. And let me tell you what needs to happen. What needs to happen is that the black community, yeah, because remember, Malcolm X once said, whatever's good for the black community is good for the white community. Now, we know that the black community is running rampant with violence and self-destruction, yeah? Stabbings and everything else is primarily affecting black people. Therefore, when black people correct the problem and their community is better, whatever's good for the black community will also be good for the white community, yeah? And the black community need to get together and have a commission with these gang members. The leaders of the gang members, yeah, need to sit down at a table, yeah, and have a proper, mature discussion about why, why they're killing each other off. Gang members who have control or influence over the people that are committing these violence acts. Yeah, because the stop and search can only work to a certain degree. It's not gonna do anything. You know, it hasn't stopped the killings and the shootings and whatnot. The gang members have to sit down together, and they can't just have any old commission. They have to bring their history into it, because the history does matter. Where you're coming from. You came from the slave ships. Yeah. Coming down the gangplank. Yeah. And then you fought for your freedom. Then after you fought for your freedom, you was free. You had to fight no blacks, no, you know what I mean? Remember them days there? No blacks, no Irish, no dogs. Or whatever order it was in. But it's definitely no blacks, yeah? And then now, it's like you're killing each other off. You forgot about what the struggle is all about. And you're killing each other off. You see, so you're supposed, crime was just to help you get out of poverty. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to kill each other. You see, your objective is supposed to go legit and help your community. But now everyone's individualistic and dog eat dog and whatever. You become like your oppressors. Yeah. Some people may say, yeah, but with the commission thing, like, you're trying to copy the Italians, or you're trying to copy the mafia in America. Whatever it takes, you see. If you can take an example that will help your cause, then what? Bruce Lee didn't just learn Wing Chun or whatever. Anything that helped him, whether that information was come from foreign, abroad, or whatever, if it helped him for his style to defend himself in a real fight, then use it. And that's what I'm trying to say here. We need a commission where the leaders of the gang can come together and iron out their problem, see where they're coming from and where they are at today, to understand the situation they are now in. Because it's all out of control and it's self-destructive, and you're only destroying yourselves. Yeah? You need to talk about the music that you're putting out there in your own community. You need to talk about the lifestyle and the culture, where everyone looks up to anyone that's bad. You know, if a man's murdered people and he's done this and he's a bad man, and everyone looks up to him. The guy who's trying to promote the upliftment and whatnot for his community, they get shut down and is seen as a waste man, or he's moist, or whatever the word is that they call him now, because slang changes from generation to generation. But you definitely need a commission. That's the only way it's going to stop. No outsiders are going to help you, because they would have done it already. Yeah. All these knife amnesties that's been going on since the 90s or whatever and before, it hasn't changed nothing. The mayor of London is useless. Yeah, no one is going to help you. You need to help yourselves, and you need to recognize the reality of your existence and stop being offended by the truth. Peace out, people.